If you want the most stacked and legit NBA 2K20 accounts, make sure you guys go check out sportstmb.com and use code your boy Sim at checkout. It's worth checking out, man. First link in description. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's go. What's up, YouTube? We have a brand new badge glitch plus the new Mypoints glitch. So, guys, this is the first video I did see on this new glitch. But before we continue and show you guys how to do this on both systems today, man, go subscribe to JR. He does amazing glitches, man, and I wouldn't miss out with that.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna get right into the video. I'm gonna show you guys how to actually do this glitch first, and then I'm gonna show you guys like some more gameplay, and then we're gonna I'm just gonna answer some of you guys' questions that I got on my last video. And again, thank you guys so much for all the support. Alright, so make sure you guys listen carefully, because I'm not gonna lie, I messed up a few times on this glitch. But the first thing that you guys want to do is go to your play now screen, and then you want to make sure that you already have the player that you would like to do the glitch on loaded up, and you also want to make sure that you have a My Player Nation a game available as well. So click on your My Player, and then you just want to hit quick play, and then from here you can just hit A to start the game, and then you will be loaded into the game. And then I will fast forward this part, and then I'll see you guys at the tip off. Alright guys, so I would recommend, I don't know why, but whenever I finally got it to work, I got the tip off. So you just want to make sure that, or you want to attempt to get the tip off, and then from here you want to hit start your controller, and then go over to choose sides. Now from here you want to turn on your second controller. So again, you don't have to have a second controller, you can still take advantage of this glitch, but it's going to work best if you do have a second controller. Also, the very last time that I finally got it to work, I did get tip off, like I said a moment ago, but honestly, I don't think that matters. So the tutorials that I saw, it told me to put the second controller on the other team. But whenever I was doing that, it was putting both controllers on the same team in the My Player Nation game. So I don't know why, but and I saw a lot of people having that issue too. They were saying that they were only able to control the people on their team. So what I did is I actually moved my second controller over to the same team as you see right here. And then from here, you just want to hit B, and then you want to hit yes right here, and then just go over to options or your settings and make sure the game difficulty is on rookie, and then make sure your fatigue is off as well. So now what you want to do is you just want to load into the neighborhood. You want to find somebody that you have online. So in my case, I have the homie Badge Plug online, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna join his game, and then once you do that, you'll be loaded into the neighborhood. So once you get loaded into the neighborhood, again, you want to make sure that you have a My Player Nation game available. So of course, in my case, I do. So you just want to click on the My Player Nation game, and then you just want to load into it. So I'm doing this on a 60 overall pure lockdown defender. This glitch is going to work best, especially if you need defensive badges, but it doesn't really matter. This glitch is going to work, you know, good for any badges that you need. I'm kind of salty because I had an offensive threat that needed 10 defensive badges, and it took me so long. Like, if this glitch would have been out before I finished them up, it would have just helped me get my defensive badges a lot faster, because it's kind of hard to get defensive progress on a guard. I don't like, because it's hard to get rebounds against the AI and whatnot. But so once you load into the game, you guys are going to see that you are able to control your team, and then you're able to control the other team as well. So one of the issues that I had while doing this glitch is, for whatever reason, whenever I would put the controller on the opposite team, like I said, it would basically make me control two different players on my own team, which in turn doesn't really help me. So as you guys saw, like when I explained the video too, the way I got it to work is I put the controller both on the same exact team, and as you see by this footage right here, that's how I was able to get it to work. So again, if you're having any problems, shout out to this dude, Unknown Legends. He put a comment down below. He said, in order to not get them on the same team, don't put first controller in until after tip-off, meaning let AIs verse, then proceed as normal. So I may make a video on that and see if it helps some, but like I said, I tried to put the controller on opposite sides for I tried it like 5 games because I had to make new players each time I done it, and it didn't work for me. So finally I decided to put the controller on the same team, and that's how I got it to work. So it's kind of weird, but I've seen tutorials of people being able to put their controller on opposite side and it worked for them. So I'm not exactly really sure why it's like that, but I'll keep working on it and hopefully I can give you guys some answers. So yeah, I wanted to share that tweet with you guys just in case anyone is having any issues. And then also, again, another question was, people were asking me, will this work in regular My Career games? Unfortunately, it does not. It only works in My Player Nation games. So people are like, well, this isn't even worth it because you can only do it once per day. Well, even if you can only do this once a day, you can literally cheese this to where you can get as many steals as you want. You can basically get as many open shots as you want, and My Player Nation games are double badge progress, double VC, and then double rep at double Mypoints as well. So you can really cheese this. You can get as many positions as you want. Let's say you don't get the steal in the inbound, you can make the other team just tuck up a bad shot, and then you can just get the ball right back. You can literally get so much badge progress. So this is definitely doing at least once a day. Now, there is a way that you can do this more than once a day. So on the player that you're grinding, you have to play at least 10 My Career games. And I want to make a video showing you guys this eventually, because I haven't tested it out yet because I'm still working on my new player. I'm trying to get the gym rat badge. So, and I already have him maxed out, but you have to play 10 My Career games and then you can get traded. So you can load in, play your My Player Nation game for that day, and then you can ask to get traded to a different team, and then you want to make sure that that team has a My Player Nation game, get traded to that team, and then after you get traded once, I believe you have to play 10 games again in order to be able to request a trade again. However, I'm not sure if you can sim through them or not. I actually think you have to play 10 games. So I mean, you could put it on 5-minute quarters or whatever, and then just play 10 games and then ask to get traded again, or you can wait every day in order for your My Player Nation game to reset. So there's different things that you can do with this glitch, and I just want to make sure that you guys take advantage of it, because you guys already know 2K is going to patch this. I mean, that's just how it goes. They've been patching glitches heavy this year. Now, this glitch compared to the demigod glitch, I believe the demigod glitch of course was better, but this is still very beneficial, especially if you're able to take advantage of it. Now, it is kind of weird having to control 2 different players, but whenever the other team inbounds the ball, you gotta get the timing down. Whenever I tried this, of course my other controller is messed up, the left analog stick doesn't work very well, so that's why I had to get a new one anyway. But whenever the other team is throwing the ball in, you can just push Y and he will roll it, and that will allow your player to get easy steals. So if you need defensive badges, you can do that. And then of course, if you need to get an open shot, all you have to do is just make the person guarding you back up, and that will give you an open shot as well. And of course, there's no fatigue, and then it's on rookie difficulty too, so that's going to help you even if you have a 60 overall. Also, someone asked me, I'm going to put this in a future video as well. Someone asked me, can you do this with only one controller? No, you can't. I mean, you can still take advantage of the glitch as I showed you guys when I was explaining it. You can take advantage of this glitch by still getting having unlimited stamina and then putting the difficulty on rookie. You just won't be able to control the other team unless you have 2 controllers, which being able to control a team is what makes this glitch most beneficial. So yeah, man, if you guys are looking to make a new player, again, now's the time, because 2K more than likely is going to patch this within the next update. I'm assuming, I know that they're going to have to give us a new patch. Usually we're at that time of year where 2K stops updating their game for the rest of the year. I'm not going to lie, around November or December is when we usually don't see any more patches. That's how it's been since NBA 2K19 and NBA 2K18. But they're going to have to come out with another patch to, 1, I believe, change up the neighborhood to the snow theme, and then 2, we need a patch to where they fix the jump shot creator, because as you guys know, if you use a jump shot creator, if you don't buy the jump shot that you're looking to make, then it will reset it to, I think, jump shot 50. So they're going to have to come out with a patch, and then whenever they do, you guys already know they're going to patch this as well. So yeah, man, take advantage of it while you can. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Drop a like, drop a sub, enter my giveaway. I'm out. Peace.
They've been waiting on me. I know that's what